Hey guys, there, Rothbox here, and today we're doing something a little different than what we normally do. So, because of the holidays, time's a little tight. I don't have as much time to edit as long as the videos I normally do, so I figured I'd do something that kind of reflects what I've been doing a lot more on Arena anyway, which is playing Timeless.
What the hell is even that?
If you haven't checked out Timeless, it's very cool. It's basically Arena Vintage. It's been super fun, and I figured in some of the weeks where maybe I have a little less time to actually crank out a video to edit, I would put out some Timeless content, because I think there's a bunch of really cool decks and really cool stuff to do in Timeless. So yeah, I hope you stick around for these and hope you enjoy them. I'm very excited to show you some Timeless content, so let's check them out. Let me introduce you to what I'm calling Jeskai bullshit. This is a Displacer Kitten Mox Amber combo. If you're not familiar with this, what it is Displacer Kitten and Mox Amber along with Teferi Time Raveler. What you do is when Displacer Kitten's in play and Teferi Time Raveler's in play, you can play Mox Amber and flicker Teferi Time Raveler. You can then tap Mox Amber for mana because Teferi Time Raveler is in fact a legendary which gives you blue or white, and then it lets you can flicker Teferi, down tick again on the Mox Amber, bounces back to your hand. When you replay the Mox Amber, you reflicker Teferi Time Raveler, taps Mox Amber for mana, and then repeat the process, infinitely. The nice part also is the fact that Teferi Time Raveler draws you a card when you bounce Mox Amber to your hand, so you will draw your entire deck. There are also Ragavans in this deck as a red legendary creature. Good creature regardless, it makes treasures, all the good stuff, but because you have Ragavan in the deck, you will draw your entire deck. As soon as you have a red Ragavan in play, you can start generating red mana. And with this infinite red mana now, you will also have this Crackle with Power. And Crackle with Power is your win con. This just blows your opponent up, especially with Teferi out, they cannot interact with you. This is how you win the game. So, what do we do in the meantime? In the meantime, we want to find ways to survive or win with alternate conditions. One of the things that's in this deck is Field of the Dead, which is a little bit weird in the deck, but the idea being is if opponent finds a way to get rid of your stuff, you can kind of play the control game until Field of the Dead's eventually able to just kind of dominate. And Field of the Dead is a very good card, the fact it's legal. So this deck is brought to you by my good friend Mike from the Howling Salt Mine. This is his deck he's been working on, and it's super interesting. He's got a lot of tech cards in here, which I find very cool. So, Emery, Lurker of the Lock. The idea behind this card is that you're going to mill some cards to your deck, and with stuff like a value Underworld Breach and Mystic Sanctuaries, you can return Crackle Power to the top of your deck if you mill it, but also Emery lets you find your Mox Ambers a lot quicker, as well as Mishra's Baubles for value just for extra draws every turn. Underworld Breach, same thing. If you need to cast Crackle from your graveyard, you can. If you need to cast value Bolts or Brainstorms, you can. Or even Teferis. If Teferi gets killed, you go, well, I'll Breach for Teferi. Turns out, still really good. Spiritual Iteration, doesn't need any introduction, and crazy card. Memory Lapse. Swords, Brainstorm, Spell Pierce, Lightning Bolt, Ragavan. Standard stuff. Aether Spellbind here is a really cool Emery tech. The fact that you can bounce a creature every turn or start drawing cards additionally, very, very good card. Some decks have a really hard time beating just a bounce every single turn. And then lastly, Oracle of the Alpha. Maybe you're getting low to deck in yourself. To make a mana, you have to draw a card. If you're running low, you can play Oracle of the Alpha, which will put 9 cards in your deck. And if you need to again, you can flicker Oracle as opposed to something else, which will then put 9 more cards in your deck, so you will never deck out. Also, occasionally, sometimes you take extra turns, draw extra cards. It's pretty good. Jeskai bullshit is indeed bullshit. It is a hard combo deck with a lot of control potential. It's very powerful, but it does have some weaknesses, especially with aggro decks. It is still trying to assemble the combo. The secondary game plan is not nearly as strong as the primary game plan. And a big word of warning, the Arena client doesn't handle this deck well. When you're comboing off, you have to try to draw every card. It's a lot of steps. You have to play, tap, flicker, draw again, and keep going through this. If Crackle with Power is saying the bottom chunk of your deck, sometimes Arena will time out, and you'll time you out and end your turn before you can find Crackle.
Oh man, that's a bummer. Might fuck this whole thing up.
Which is unfortunate, because in real paper play, it's an infinite combo, it's a loop, it's progressing the game state. That does not happen. Arena, unfortunately, is that. So if you're trying to play a Timeless kind of tournament, I wouldn't necessarily bring this just because of that possibility. But nonetheless, it's a very cool deck, and I'm very happy to show it off today. So shoutouts to Mike, thank you for this brew. You cannot keep this hand. You really can't keep this hand either, but I don't particularly want to go lower. God, this really is, though. Better hope your opponent doesn't have it. Oh, we can't even play them all in one? Oh, fuck me, dude. Alright, this is... fine. Just gonna dash Ragavan. We're just gonna dash Ragavan all day. No. The funny part is we literally have half the combo, or 2/3 of the combo. We just need the last piece. That's really funny. And I still have Spell Pierce up. Try to Thought Seize me again. See what happens. Alright, if we can find Teferi, I think we're in a very good spot. But we gotta find Teferi. This is the first deck I've seen in a while that doesn't have Luris, which is nice. No. The only downside here is now I don't get to keep up Memory Lapse, which is a bit of a bummer. Brother's End, interesting. Okay. Okay, switch to 2/2? Yeah, that's... oh, okay. That's not particularly helpful here. I do get to keep up Memory Lapse as a result of this, which is nice. Interesting, so it just gets bigger whenever it enters battlefield or attacks. Weird, okay. I figured it would have to do something, but I guess not. We said we very much need to find Teferi now. Like, we have good draws in our deck. EI is gonna be helpful. Brainstorm's gonna be helpful. We need to find Teferi, though. Because right now, our deck ain't do dick. 2 Displacer Kids in hand is awful. This is so bad to have. Yeah, no thanks. I'd rather you not. Once again, not what I would like to see here. I guess say go. I know they have that again, but that's fine. If they make me discard my hand, that'd be weird. I imagine they're going to pitch their own hands. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, oh, they had 2 lands. Okay. Sure, it sucks, but that's fine. Alright, I'm not kidding when I say if we can draw Teferi, we're still in a very good spot. That's not a bad draw either here.
Oh yeah, baby!
Okay, so I need to put... yeah. That's fine. This into hands. This into... library. Yeah. Exile this. So the problem I have, though, is I can play this turn, but I already played the Mox Amber. I almost wonder if I play Kitten. I can't play Kitten this turn. I could play this and bounce Urborg Scavengers. And hope I draw a non-creature spell. If I do, then we're okay. This may be greedy, but I think we're gonna do this. Okay, Breach is not bad here. Everybody's casting it again? That's fine. Fair. That'll do it. And this is game. We just got to do the combo. Keep this one. Oh, we do need to find Ragavan. But this is fine. And there's Ragavan. Which means now I can play this and tap for red mana, and now we just need to find our Crackle.
I know my responsibility.
If we can find Crackle now we're okay.
I suppose that's how it was meant.
That being said, it needs to be
Let's try this.
hopefully pretty early on. So we don't have a good way to find it besides literally drawing it.
Twenty minutes later.
Yeah, this is what I thought would happen.
No, 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 no. Wait.
Okay, this is the problem, is that you really can't draw your entire deck in the time that Arena gives you. Alright, which means we're gonna have to unfortunately do the neutered version of this combo. For now. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And boom! That's what I'm talking about. This is actually okay, because I can brainstorm to throw Crackle Power back. Oh, I can't until you draw another island. Wow, this hand's literally unplayable. Holy shit. It's fine. This Mixed Sanctuary goes back, though. And then it's also the first thing I play. Oh, we're gonna draw. That's fine. Continue to main, sure. Let's go ahead and brainstorm. Island. Yeah. Say go. We're facing a lot of these bad boys today. Let's get you out of here.
I know my responsibility.
I don't love tapping after this. I might just want to keep up the spell pierces, but I'm not super worried here. Actually at 3 mana. Ooh, okay, so maybe I should have been. That's a bit frustrating. Oh, damn. Draw Displacer getting 2. Alright, let's just hang out. Yeah, that's gonna be the problem here, is I don't have a good way to answer Goyf now. Still no good way to answer Goyf. Okay.
I'm in danger!
And I have the combo! That's frustrating. No, because it doesn't draw anything is a problem. Like, I can basically dodge 2 removal spells, but the problem is Jund is just to be like all removal spells. I'm not dead yet, so this is fine. I mean, I'm gonna scry end of turn. I could have scried last turn, I guess, but... I mean, that's what we need. Okay. It's not perfect. But I do have Spell Pierce and Memory Lapse up.
This isn't a fight you can win.
Let's bounce you, draw a card. Okay. We have to make sure Teferi lives. That's fine. Did they dash this? I think they did. That's unfortunate. Sure. Yep. I needed one more mana, and I could have done combat out there, but I was short 1 mana. That's a bummer. Yep, that's a close one. This hand seems good, so I'm definitely going to keep this. We need a white source, but I mean, we got a pretty good start. And EI can find most lands here. We do still need to find Kitten, but I mean, besides that, we got Bolt, Memory Lapse. Forest, that's a good start for us. 2-year sprawl, okay. Sure. Ooh, okay. A 2 life and Sigo. I can also bounce the Utopia Sprawl, which I probably won't do, but I can. It is an option. Let's see what colors they have. Right now, they're just green. They're green-white. Okay. Sterling Grove. That's fine. I'm not super worried here, I feel like, of dying immediately. Yeah, I mean... we definitely need some mana now, but that's every piece. I do think I'm just going to look at you. Okay, so you're trying to draw a lot of cards. That's fine. Do not care about that. Yeah. Sick. Okay, that's very good here. Sure. That's actually okay. Does it have Shroud normally? No, it doesn't. So, I can pay 2 life, play this, bounce Sterling Grove, and then bolt the Destiny Spinner. And next turn we can combo off if they can't kill us. No need to play the Mox Amber here. I can, but it doesn't really do anything. That's great for me. Just play the... Yes! And that's game. Alright, well, we have to find Crackle. We gotta find Crackle. But... this is how we do it. This is how we do it. We will also have to find a blue source.
Don't worry, I got this.
Or red source. So I'm just gonna play that.
This is hard to work. Let's slow this down. I've got it. This is hard
And there we go. Get out of here, opponent. Get out of here.
And stand!
There you go. See, this deck has a lot of really powerful stuff it can do. It definitely struggles against certain decks, but I'd be like, that's a good combo. As always, guys, I really appreciate you sticking around. This is definitely some new content for me. I'm still going to be mostly a limited channel, but I figured something a little easier for me to edit and just really fun to play and watch. So I figured, let's try it out. Let's give it a shot. In the meantime, happy holidays, everyone. Hope everyone has a great time, no matter what you celebrate. And I will see you all in the new year. In the meantime, peace.